Hello there. I wanted to do a video to show you the mood board that I've made for Litha, or the summer solstice. It's part of our circle's little project to do like an art project of how we're feeling throughout the months and things like that. I think it'd be an ongoing project really. It's always good to do some art. And I think for each of these Sabbats I'm going to do a mood board to kind of explore what I celebrate during the Sabbat, and you know, pick out the key themes. It's also really good to have it as a decoration during this this festival. So I just wanted to quickly show you it and kind of explain. I mean, most of it is self-explanatory really. I have a butterfly and some flowers that I drew, some flower sequins here to represent kind of the, well, it's a time of flowers, maybe not so much so as the spring festivals, but certainly there are flowers around at this time of the year in the summer. Even here you can see some flowers in the photo. I took this photo around the summer solstice time, maybe a bit after, whilst on holiday in Wales. You can't really see the true beauty of the site here, but it was such an amazing place, and I took this photo around that time of year, and that's why I chose to stick it in here, just to show like the richness of colour and life that exists around this time. I found these two photos online, including this one and this one. This is just a picture of a tree with a sun, an eye and an arch. And this is, to me, I don't know who painted this, but I find it beautiful. And it's a shame that half of it is cut off by the ribbon, but it represents, like, with the arch for life, it represents, you know, the life-giving powers that the sun has, and how the all-seeing eye, the sun is always seeing us throughout the year. And here it just reminds me of the summer solstice and at the height of the sun's power and its life-giving qualities that it's given us so year in the waxing year. This is obviously the green man, who I see as prevalent throughout the year. I mean, you've only got to look at all these trees to work that much out. So the green man, I feel, is definitely the face of the god that I see this time of year. Green man in Egyptian mythology can kind of be seen as the god Geb and sometimes Osiris. Although, you know, it's okay to just call it the green man. They're leafy gods of the green, and that's what I find important. That's how I see the god this time of year. And underneath I glued some foliage to kind of reimburse that green fact. I drew a picture of a sun, although you can't quite see the yellow background here. I drew it because I didn't want to print off any more photos. And I also thought it was important to draw some things for myself, so I drew a sun with a spiral in the centre. The spiral is a recurring theme. We also see it here in the goddess. This sun I see as a solar thing, obviously solar, a masculine side, so this again is representative of the god. Kind of this side of the board is almost, well, I don't know, but the sun here is a masculine side, I thought of it, and I wanted to have a spiral for the masculine side as well as the feminine side, because they both are eternally linked, so I wanted to have that one. Here is the goddess, and this is actually part of a card. I have the card here. This is the real life version. Very beautiful. I decided to stick a photographed copy of it. The artist is amazing. You can't quite see it here. You've got a bear and hares, and again the spiral and the fire theme here going on. And this is to show the goddess's, you know, life-giving qualities, and her womb is full with the promise of life. And there's life all around her in this picture with animals and flowers. And I thought it was a perfect picture for this time of year. I have this photo which I rather liked of someone cupping the sun in their hands. I find this is a very powerful way of worshipping, is to hold your hands out to the sun and feel the sun's rays in the heat. So I chose this one because at this time of year we really do feel the sun. I mean, it's pouring with rain right now, but you know, the inconsistencies of Wales with its weather, but this is the point of it, so I like that one. And of course I've shown you the flowers that I drew. It's not very clear here, but I figured flowers were important to include. And the final picture is one that I took a photo of. I drew a spiral goddess much like this one in the sand. You can see a bit of the water of the beach there. that I've covered. And again with the spiral, I think the spiral is such an important symbol for the solstices in particular, because, you know, this is the spiral of life. It curves all the way in for the waxing year, and then will curve all the way out again for the waning year. And that's how I see it. The 2 points, which are adjacent to one another. You know, the top one in the centre, of the red one, is the winter solstice, and then the central point is the summer solstice for me. And so I thought the symbol of the spiral was so important. And I added little sequins here, flowers, and some gold sequins along the yellow goldy ribbon that I have here. And I chose this colour. I think I like to stick more than one media rather than just photos on, and the yellow, I think yellow is the colour for the summer solstice because of the sun and all the solar energies. I love the summer solstice. I love all of the Sabbats really. They've all got their own individual feel to them, but I just wanted to show you this. This is my project. This is the first of 8 mood boards. I may even do a lunar mood board. And I'll be using these as a decoration, and I think because I've made it, it makes it all the more special. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this, and I am interested to see if my other circle sisters will do this as well, and if you do, so let me know, and blessed be.